Hi, Bruce.
How are you today? Good, I hope.
I I'm surviving. Thank you very much for asking.
How does it feel to have this now at this stage? I mean, it must have been when you were first dreaming about the story and trying to write the story.
It's been a long time with this story. It has been 7 years since I sat down and wrote its first sentence. And it's almost like I feel like I've written today, the premiere day, as this version of an extension of the story because it wasn't actually ever going to happen. I kept reading this poem about whether or not Sisyphus was happy. Like we don't ever consider that Sisyphus was happy.
Had you always thought of writing a book, or was this as a result of something else?
I thought of writing this story as an article about a sort of culture change in dating, but my GQ editor, that's where I was at the time, did not like the idea. And so I wrote it as a novel. I don't know. I guess maybe every writer thinks of writing other forms. I certainly always felt like I was just a writer, like that there was not a form I couldn't or could at least try. And the stakes felt very low. I felt no one would read it. And then when I was writing this, I felt no way would it get greenlit. So you do a lot of things in the shadows.
Is Lizzie's character you?
Um, I mean, in any work of fiction, all the characters are the author. So I don't know if she is biographically more, but maybe you could say that you would make her more me, which would stop questions about whether or not I was more the other characters who definitely have some implications to them.
So, what kind of a friend are you? Are you a good friend, or are you one of those like, oh, good, we'll see you later?
I hope I'm a good friend. I hope
Would
I'm a good friend.
would you be the kind though that would kind of rush in and be the help there for somebody
I
like
hope
this?
I would be. I hope I would be. I know that the book is the result of listening to many friends tell me about their troubles. So maybe yes. Yeah, I
And then
never thought of it that way.
how do they react to the whole thing? Are they like, oh my God, that's me. I know you're doing me here.
There are a lot of people um, since publication of this book who tell me that they know the person that this is about. And then sometimes I ask them who that is, and I've never met that person. So I think the thing I've learned is that thing in Anna Karenina that says happy marriages are the same, unhappy marriages are different. I actually think it's wrong. I think all divorces are the same.
Okay. Good way of viewing that. I think that's a great point. Well, then where does it go from here? I mean, could there be a second season of this, or could there be, a whole new project that takes you in that direction, or what?
It's a limited series. This story is the breadth of the book, and I feel it's very complete. Um, you never know. Like I'm also very tempted to never let any of these characters go. It's sad. Whatever I write next will be a little less close to my bones than this, right? This was my first thing and my most essential thing that I can still feel in my stomach. But I've already written the second book. It'll be out next year.
Oh, wow. Well, then,
Yeah.
then the series and then the whole works goes, right?
Well, who knows? I'm expected back at my very nice job at the New York Times.
What I
So
love though is that you have all of this entertainment kind of inside information dropped in. I thought that was really cool. The first episode, I was like, oh my God, I know what she's talking about.
with which part?
There, you drop in little information. I wish I could, it's not in my head right now, but
Okay.
information about the entertainment world and all the things that are kind of stirring about with her as an agent.
An
Or
agent. I love agents. I think agents are fascinating. And I don't think anyone, I know there are a couple of shows about them, but I feel like agents are the most interesting people that I know.
and Hamilton, it's Hamilton, isn't it?
I mean, it's its own thing. It's like it's your all your questions are about revealing something. Everything is what it is. If it reminds you of something, that's
Then I'm okay.
how the culture goes. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so
Everything's
much.
derivative of everything else except for the Garden of Eden. That was the only
Yeah,
original work.
There you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much. I appreciate it.